Hello everyone, welcome to the Darkest Wings Tarot. I'm so happy that you are viewing this reading. I am just so thankful. I truly think that tarot is a tool of the spirit world, but it is also a tool of the self. And so today I'm hoping that this reading is going to help you prepare for the year 2026 and also get excited for what is coming next. So in today's reading, we are going to be covering the blessings of 2026 and also some challenges that you may face. So we're going to be covering the blessings and then the challenge of 2026. We're also going to be diving into what medicine can you use to help whatever challenges you are going through. And what I mean by medicine is, what can you do? What energies can you align with to help you get through challenges that may come up in the year 2026? And with the blessings, I have a lot of months that I drew out of my timing oracle deck. So that's what you see on the top of these piles. And it's going to either give us the month or the time of year or something to know about the timing of the blessings that are going to come in next year. So 2026 is a really beautiful year. I can already feel that the energy is going to be very loving. So the numbers 2 and 6 have a lot to do with harmony and the other, meeting our match, finding what resonates with us and loving that. And I really think that the year 2026 is going to have a lot to do with what we love, what we want to be aligned with, the people we're going to be aligned with, and what we are going to give back to others, what others give to us and what we give to others. It's really going to be a year of sharing, a year of expressing. And I really think that love is just the ultimate word for 2026. So 2026 is the year of the horse. And when I think of the year of the horse, I think of unbridled energy, potential set into motion, momentum, forward movement, wildness, freedom, moving forward, fast. It's fast moving energy and it is strong moving energy. I feel like it's going to be the year of getting things done, of making moves. And with that aspect of the 2 and the 6, the love and the giving and the sharing and the balance, it's going to be a year of a lot of progress, but great feelings as well. I hope that I explained that right. But it is going to be such a magnificent year. I just have a really good feeling about it. 2025 was the year of the snake. And 2025 is equal to the energy of 9. So this year was a lot of endings, a lot of cycles coming to a close, a lot of humanitarian focuses. And also with the snake, that Scorpio energy, that energy of moving through darkness, transforming through darkness, transformation, that idea of death. Snakes also have a lot to do with poison. And then there's also the snake that eats its own tail. Like, this is about cycles, moving through cycles, letting go of what is harming us, neutralizing whatever poison was entering into our life. So coming into the year of the horse, out of the year of the snake, this is us moving out of our transformation. This is us moving out of that challenging, up-leveling, and finally moving forward with who we are and the strength that we've built within. Horses are such strong, muscular animals, and they travel for far distances and they move fast. And I just think that it's going to be a year of forward movement, of forward focus. Whereas this year may have had a lot of hard lessons, a lot of hard changes that we were forced to make. So that's sort of my little diving into 2026 versus 2025. And I also want to say that 2026 in numerology is equal to the number of 1. So we're coming out of endings into new beginnings. We're coming out of letting go into starting over. This is the precipice of life after going through death. So, with that being said, let's dive right into our piles. On pile 1, we have this rainbow crystal. On pile 2, we have celestite. On pile 3, we have coral. On pile 4, we have violet flame agate. And on pile 5, we have citrine. All right, everyone, take the time that you need, pause the reading if you need to, and I will see you in your pile. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading about the year 2026. I'm going to go ahead and dive right in, but before I do, I have to say that I had to restart this pile multiple times. It just felt like things weren't working, and I had to just readjust everything multiple times. And I feel like that may be what you're going through right now, or what you know you're going to have to go through in 2026. Like there's a reorganization maybe that you are sort of knowing that you're going to have to figure out. But now that I've started the reading, it feels so much more aligned. I feel more focused, and I feel like there's less to worry about because I figured out how I wanted things. And so I feel like that may be a big part of your year, or maybe something that you're going through right now. But on this side, we have your blessings. Right here, we have the time that these blessings may come in, or just really a great part of the year for you. And over on this side, we have the challenges that you will face. And we have the medicine to help you get through those challenges. What will help you get through those challenges? And then this card right here is going to represent why you are going through these challenges in 2026. What are you learning from these challenges? Why is the universe putting you through them? So I feel like I don't even know which side to start with. I'm feeling like an energy from over here, but I feel like we should start with the blessings. So let's go ahead and do that. So for your first blessing, we have fortune. Fortuna. And this is ruled by the card Jupiter. Hope you can see. Wow. And we also have the 5 of Cups reversed for you, pile 1. So what is coming for you in 2026 is a lot of fortune, expansion, good luck, great things happening. I mean, we literally have the card of fortune. I feel like there are just going to be a lot of fortunate things that happen for you, a lot of blessings, good luck, opportunities that come in that just seem so aligned and like they're sent from above. Just, it's like, oh, thank God that this happened. I'm getting divine timing is going to finally happen in 2026. If there are things you've been trying to do, things that you've just been waiting to do and they haven't worked out, you will find in 2026 finally getting the time to make certain changes, to do certain things, to pursue certain things. It's like finally it's the right time. If you've been waiting for some sort of blessing to come in for a while, maybe all of 2025 you've been waiting for this blessing, you are going to see it manifest in 2026. I can't help but be drawn to sort of this time aspect of the card. I just feel like if you're waiting on something, there's not going to be much waiting. in 2026. I feel like the waiting period is going to be ending. So if there have been a lot of hoops you've needed to jump through to get some sort of reward, you will be getting that reward finally. It's like I'm just hearing something has been a waiting game, and that's going to be over. If any of you have been struggling in court cases with government things, waiting on other people to make a decision for you about your circumstance, know that that decision is going to be favorable. There's just a lot of good luck, a lot of divine timing. It's like now is the time, now is your year. Like if you've been working out and you just don't see the muscle gains and you just don't see the muscle mass, and it's like when is it gonna start showing? It's like in 2026 you're gonna start seeing that muscle growth. It's like you're gonna start seeing the results of the hard work you've been putting in all of 2025. If you've been applying for some sort of benefits, some sort of like a grant, a loan, 2026 will see you getting that loan. I can't help but think like money is going to fall into your hands better. I'm also getting like if you've had stuff that you've had a hard time selling, it's like all of a sudden it starts selling in 2026. It's like if you've had a hard time developing an audience, all of a sudden that audience starts coming in because it's the right time. For some reason, 2025 was the wrong time. And I think it's because there were some sadnesses, I don't know if that's a word, some sadnesses that you were dealing with that are finally being released. They're finally on their way out. You are going to be letting go of a lot of sadness, a lot of setbacks. I feel like there have been things that have just been hard for you to let go of. And in 2026, it's finally time. It's finally time to move out of that period of sadness, that period of grief. It's like you're not going to be grieving anymore. You're not going to be sad anymore about what you've lost because there is so much going right for you. There are so many blessings that are just waiting for you in 2026 that it's like, I don't want to carry these sadnesses with me anymore. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what the angel number is. We have 777, good luck. We have contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, and divine intervention. That reminds me of divine timing. It's like, why haven't these things happened? It's like, it wasn't because those things were wrong for you. It was just the wrong time. And now the divine is like, it's time. And we don't know why things don't happen. Sometimes it's not because you're not ready. Maybe other people aren't ready for the gift that you have to offer. Maybe people aren't ready to accept something. Like this is a court case. Like maybe a new judge needs to be appointed before your case is presented. It's like we don't know why these moving pieces take time to fall into place. But the divine does. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. So some of you may have resonated with like, it's been hard for me to see these blessings come into my life because I've been dealing with a lot of sadness, a lot of pessimism. And that's going to be leaving your life. Those sadnesses, those things that hurt, those that have hurt you for a long time, plagued you for a long time, are going to be leaving. You're going to start seeing that it's for the best. I feel like if you've had to let go of anyone, if you've lost someone, you've had to cut ties with someone, the grief around that is going to start to subside. You're going to start your grief is going to start subsiding. I just feel like there have been things that you've been through that were so hard. And 2025 was a year where it's like you lost some things for sure. You went through some losses. But in 2026, like that's over. Like you're not going to be facing those same kinds of losses. And if anything, you had to make way for the abundance and the luck and the divine timing that was coming your way. It's like if you still had things that were going to put you in this situation of being in grief, like those had to get out of the way, if that makes sense. It's like, okay, if you're gonna act up now so that I can cut you off before my blessings come in. Kind of like that. Some of you may resonate with that. But I'm just feeling like this period of sadness is over. And it's time to expand. It's time to understand. I feel like you're understanding why you had to go through certain things, and that's why they don't hurt you anymore. It's like finally you understand why you had to go through that, not because you deserved it, but because your life had to expand in certain ways that certain things were holding you back from. Jupiter is actually a very spiritual sign. It is the guru. So I feel like, and this card had something to do with messages, I feel like if you've been having a hard time being creative, sharing your truth, speaking your truth, sharing your spiritual insights and messages and wisdom, it may have been because your own drama, your own hurt, your own grief, kind of your own baggage was clouding those messages, and that's going to be ending in 2026. There's a lot of expansion coming to you. You are rising from these challenges. You are rising from this sadness. You are becoming expansive, and divine timing is here. Let's go ahead and look at the challenges that you may go through in 2026. We have the 10 of Swords. And we have Justice. Even though things have left your life for the better, I feel like things are going to be leaving your life. Things are going to be ending that need to end. It's like for some reason that's hard to let go of in a way. Some of you may be afraid that people who have wronged you won't be receiving their justice, and that may be something that sometimes gets to you. Maybe that's what you've held on to in the past. It's like, just know that anyone who's hurt you will be getting their justice, but you need to not focus on it, right? Because we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. You're not going to be focused on it. You have to believe and trust that whatever severance is happening is for your best, and you have to move on. Some of you may be dealing with court cases. Some of you may be dealing with legal battles. And that just may be hard. It's like, in order to have this ending, like, I'm not sad about this ending, but I still have to deal with this ending. Like, I have to do the paperwork. I have to show up to court or whatever. I have to show up to all these hearings. It's like, that is still hard. I have to advocate for myself when I really kind of want to be enjoying some of my blessings. I still have to pause and do paperwork sometimes. And I feel like that's hard because it's like, I'm trying to get rid of this thing because it's hurting me, but I still have to get rid of it. And it's like the practical things of getting rid of it may be hard. I feel like some things may be out of your hand, because if this is the justice system, it's like the jury makes a decision, or like the judge makes a decision, or like an entity does. If this is like a government thing, the government makes some sort of a decision, and it's like you have to sort of just deal with what you're dealing with while they make a decision, and that's hard. And it's like all you can do is paperwork. All you can do is advocate for yourself and say, I'm hurting. I can't continue like this, and hope that people will see your plea and take your plea seriously, even though they may be in a better position in life than you. Like, I don't know why I'm getting like an aristocratic government. Like, if this was in the time of the aristocrats before the French Revolution, like saying, I'm hungry, and they say, well, why don't you just eat cake? And it's like, I'm dying. and they just don't understand because they're not in that position themselves. So it's like, that may be hard. But luck is on your side. You will get a favorable outcome. But it's like, still dealing with this ending is hard sometimes. It might feel unfair sometimes. It might be like, okay, well, why do I have to, like, if you're getting a divorce or something, and this is just an example, you don't have to be going through one for this to resonate, but it's like, can't we just sign a paper and be done? Why do we have to go through all of this division of assets, all of this formal endings, when like it's already emotionally done and it's just done? Just know that for some reason, this is in your favor, advocating for yourself. There's a reason for it. You're learning a lot from going through the process of this ending. So I know that it might be kind of annoying, but it's like this is kind of the process you have to go through, and it's actually fair for you. I'm going to go with the divorce thing again. Say you're going through a divorce and it comes up in court. Your spouse was doing something illegal, but no one would have found out unless it was in court. It was like, if you just would have signed a document, no one would have known about the illegal stuff your spouse was doing, and now they can be held accountable. It's like, any ending that is happening, it is actually for the best of all involved. It's like, people will receive their justice just by you being done with it too, because it's like, now your spouse is going to be sad because now they know that you're not going to take their shit anymore, or like, and they have to go to prison. You know, it's like, it's something like that. So yeah, if some of you are in a court case against like a previous job, if like your job was abusing you, you are going to win this battle. I just want to say, you're going to win the case. Your emotions aren't going to be too wrapped up in it, but it's like the finalities might be annoying, like signing all the paperwork, going to court, but it's like, at least now the right parties will be held accountable. It's like, yes, you have to close the door on stuff for sure, but that is what is right. That's what is right. That is what is fair. That is what is just. So it's like, it's really interesting. But I do feel like the physical act of severing something, of getting rid of something, or of gaining something, because it's like, what if, you can't work anymore because of an injury? It's like, this has to end. I can't stop. I can't keep trying to work when I'm injured. It's like, it's going to be annoying to appeal and say, prove to people, hey, I'm too injured to do this kind of work. That's going to be annoying. But at least you're going to get what you deserve, and you're going to get that time to heal. And if you got hurt on the job, people are going to be like, well, what? You got injured while you were working? They don't have the right restrictions or whatever, or regulations to keep you safe. Well, we need to look into this, and that job is going to be in trouble. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting. So the details are important. The details might be annoying, but the details are important. And know that, like, there's a favorable outcome. You have good luck and fortune. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, like, they're going to be looking so far into my health. They're going to be looking so far into my claims. What if they don't find it right? It's like, they will. Like, you are going to receive a lot of fortune, literally. So let's see, what is the medicine for this difficult circumstance? We have initiation, cacao. Oh, and this is Uranus and Venus. Know that this ending is an initiation into what is best for you, finding an outcome, finding a situation, finding a fit that is best for you, that is perfect just for you. And we have the reason why you're going through this. This says dawn. This is a new beginning. This is from night into day. Let's flip this over. Dawn. This is you getting what you need. You are getting what you need. You're getting something that fits you perfectly. I'm drawn to the crown and the wings in this picture. You're not doing anything wrong. I want you to know that. Like, advocating for yourself, going through this process to get what you deserve, It might be hard. It may be a lot to handle and carry and say and think about, but know that this is your initiation into a new life for yourself. And this new life next year, it has everything to do with letting go of this hard chapter, letting go of these hard times, these hard hurts, and stepping into your luck, your abundance, your prosperity, your contentment, divine timing. Okay, so really, if you've been struggling with a lot of legal stuff, a lot of formalities this past year in 2025, know that that's going to get a lot easier. It's going to be over soon. It's going to be over soon. You will get a favorable decision next year, but you have to pay attention to these details, and that's kind of annoying. But know that this is your initiation into a new life. This severance is an initiation into your new life. All right, let's see what months or times of the year are going to be especially favorable. So it says it's time to move forward. Keep going, keep pushing forward. And we have 9 months from now. Okay, so 9 months from now, in September of next year. So you could find that things get a lot easier by September or August, since it's still December right now. It may be like August when things just really start feeling super easy for you and really fortunate. But I really feel like this card is also alluding to a new beginning, birthing a new beginning, because it takes 9 months. That's the human gestation period for giving birth. And it's like you're giving birth to a new dawn in your life. This is your initiation into your fortune. Just know that you're going to be very lucky next year, and you're giving birth to a new life. So when it gets hard, it's leading to you being comfortable, and you will receive a lot of abundance next year. You will receive a fortunate outcome. Even though you have to put in the work, you will receive a beautiful, fortunate outcome. All right, pile one, those are my messages for you. I will see you in the next reading that I do. I hope that this reading resonated. Comment and like if it did. Subscribe for more readings. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job and that you guys like these videos. So be sure to comment and like what this reading was talking about if you feel comfortable. Like, are you going through a court case? Are you doing some sort of appeal? Are you trying to get some sort of grant? Like, I don't know. All right, I will see you in the next one, pile one. Bye. Hi, pile two. Welcome to your reading about what is coming next for you in 2026. So on this side, we have the blessings that are coming into your life and the timing of these blessings, or anything we need to know about the timing. And then on this side, we have the challenges that you are going to be facing, the reason for these challenges, and also the medicine to help you get through these challenges. So let's start with the challenges. Let's rip the Band-Aid off, I guess. Let's see what is going to be challenging about the year 2026 before we get into your blessings. Wow, so we have what does this say? The Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, wow. And we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, wow. So there could be a lot of work that needs to be done on your home. Take what resonates. I'm going to kind of go through a lot of different situations. I feel like things could be slow moving in 2026. It's like, it's not like in January things just magically get better, or in March. It's like things may take time to resolve. I don't know why I'm getting there could be some miscommunications at home. Be careful of that. Be careful of miscommunications, of like arguments with family members, not saying what you really feel, like just saying things in the heat of the moment. Like really take your time and think things over if you're in an argument or anything. I don't know why, but it's like I feel like getting your home in order is very important, and it might take time, it may take work. So if you're going to be moving into a new home, it's like maybe you don't like where you live right now. It's like it may take a while to find the right home for you. If there's something wrong with your house, like it's gonna take some time to get it fixed. Something about that. It may be like if there have been challenges with certain family members, and only take what resonates. Like say like there are certain family members that like you do not see eye to eye with. They don't see eye to eye with you. You don't see eye to eye with them. Those situations may continue in 2026. Like you may not see those issues be resolved, at least not quickly. It may take a lot of time. It may take a lot of changing of perspectives to find where you guys fit. And you may even realize that certain things don't belong in your home base, in your foundation. Okay, wow, so this could even be about setting up your foundation. Things might take a long time to get situated. Like say you are starting like a new job, or a new base of income, a stream of income, or maybe like you are starting a new routine. It may be hard. It may take a while for these things to really be implemented into your foundation. So it's like, if you start a new job, it may take a while to really see the money start coming in. It may take a while to really see that foundation be set up. Okay, say like you're trying to do passive income and you set up the means to start making passive income. It's like you may not see that passive income really become super stable until later in the year. And that might be hard. But ultimately the lesson, we have the card Hoard. So some of you could be having problems with your house, like getting your house clean. And it's like, it's because you're meant to get rid of things that aren't working. Say you're having like people who are not acting like stable pieces of your foundation, people who destabilize you and your family. It's like you're learning to let go of things that don't work. Dynamics, it doesn't have to be people. It's not like you're cutting people off, but it's like you may be letting go of certain dynamics. Wow, this is what the card looks like. Yeah, I feel like you're getting more stable. Look at these dice on the bottom of her foot. It's like you're stabilizing yourself. You're learning to find stability, not leaving things up to chance. And those things take time. It takes time to build stability like that. So the medicine is calendula purity. So be your authentic self. I know it's like hard when things aren't moving fast or if things aren't working and being stable, but just continue being you. I'm just getting like, just continue being your radiant self. Continue trying, don't give up. Purify your life. If something isn't working, you don't need to keep it around. If something is destabilizing, take the steps to purify your life from that. I feel like that's the medicine. Calendula is so calming and healing to like chronic things. Like maybe there are like chronic things in your life that just keep coming back that destabilize you, and it's like you're learning how to live with those things so that they don't destabilize you, and that takes a lot of trial and error, and that takes a lot of figuring it out, even if it's slow and hard. So let's see what your blessings are going to be pile 2. So we have the 2 of Cups. Oh my gosh. And this is Venus in Cancer. And Cancer rules over the home. Oh my gosh. And we have the World. Pile 2. The blessings that are coming into your life is finding a good fit. So if you're looking for your perfect home and it takes forever to find it, you will find it. If you're trying to find something that resonates with your soul, something that feels like home, you will find it. And it's going to feel so expansive. It won't feel limiting. It won't feel like you're trapped. It'll feel like you have the world at your fingertips. It's going to feel expansive. It's going to feel like exciting, adventurous. Okay, so you could have a really beautiful relationship blooming in 2026. If some of your relationships with your family have just been deteriorating, know that like those relationships will, I don't want to say replaced, but like you will find relationships that fit with you so perfectly and feel so beautiful. You're going to find your match. You're going to find something that feels like it supports you. And not just supports you as a person inside your foundation, but like the world, your inner world, your ability to expand, your dreams, your plans to move your life forward and to keep moving forward. It's like you're gonna find something that protects your ambitions, that believes in your ambitions as well. So, wow. Just be yourself. And if something doesn't fit with that, if something doesn't like that, don't worry, because you're going to find something so beautiful and expansive that is going to be so freeing and so loving and so caring and comfortable, and it takes care of you. Like, you are going to find something that takes care of you. So it's like, if it takes a while to find a job that fits your foundation, that fits what you want for your life and your home, know that you will find a good fit. And it's something that's gonna really help you follow what you want to achieve. Okay, let's see what your angel number is. We have 888, personal power. Sorry, 8888, personal power. So material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, and material gain. Epic romance. Oh my. So you could be finding literally your other half in a way. You and your partner may travel the world in 2026. You guys may travel a lot together, travel out of your country together. So let's read this card. It says, all that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. Exactly. It's like you will find things that treat you with respect and admiration, things that love you, but also encourage you, strengthen you to go after what you want out of your life in the world. I feel like you could have been dealing with family members that like really were pissing you off. Like, I don't know why, I'm just seeing fire on this head, like someone was a hothead. Like it got you worked up or like made you overthink. And it's like, you may be dealing with that still. You may realize like, God, we just really cannot see eye to eye, and it doesn't look like that's going to be changing anytime soon. You are also going to be meeting beautiful people or strengthening existing relationships that feel like home and love to you and feel like, I don't know, I'm just getting this worldly vibe because it's the world, but it's like, you know that feeling when it's like the world is just yours to explore, like the world is supporting you. It's like you could travel anywhere, you could go anywhere and feel at home and feel excited and meet somebody who resonates with your soul. It's like that's the energy I'm getting. It's like life feels exciting. And that's why it's important, like, even though you're dealing with things that are stubborn, that try to derail your stability, things that things that can't be a part of your foundation anymore. It's like, still be yourself, be your authentic self, because that's how the things that are meant for you are going to find you in 2026, and they will find you. These are your blessings. These are your guaranteed blessings. Let's go ahead and look at the timing of these blessings. Wow, we have November and we have next fall. Pile 2, you could be traveling next fall. You could be going somewhere else in the world next fall. You could be moving into a new home next fall that really fits you. You could feel just really loved next fall. You could be getting engaged next fall. You could be meeting your future partner next fall. You could be deepening your relationship with people in your life next fall. You could be having beautiful worldly opportunities to travel that align with like your purpose, your soul, what's meant for you next fall. Just know that these beautiful blessings are coming into your life next fall. You could be finding a job that fits you better next fall. You could be finally finding a job that you can settle into, a situation that you can settle into. It's like your foundation may start really solidifying next fall. You could be doing a lot of work on yourself. You could be doing a lot of work on yourself, getting rid of things that are stagnant, getting rid of things that have been like destabilizing your self-worth and how at home you feel in yourself. And it's like next fall, you are going to feel like you love yourself, like you look in the mirror and you love what you see, and you feel like you can take on the world and take on what you want to accomplish. And next fall, you're really going to feel that in its entirety. You're going to feel that personal power in its entirety. Wow. So those are the messages that I have for you, Pile 2. I will see you in the next reading. Thank you so much to everyone who's been liking and commenting and subscribing. Let me know how this reading resonated. It just lets me know that I'm doing a good job, and I love knowing that, because then I don't know, it just helps me connect to my viewers better, and that makes my readings better. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your 2026 reading. Let's dive right in. So over here we have the blessings, the timing, an angel number, just to guide us about what your blessings will be in 2026. And these are your guaranteed blessings. These are not maybe this will happen. This is guaranteed. And over here we have the challenges that may come up in 2026, why you're going through these challenges, and how to get through them, like what to keep in mind as you're going through these challenges. So let's dive right in. I kind of want to see what your blessings are first, but I don't know. Let me see. Yep, blessings. Wow, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Could it get any more literal? Your blessings are going to be physical. This is monetary blessings. This is money coming in. This is rewards that like you can physically see. These aren't just rewards like a better mindset, a better like feeling about your life. This is like money. This is like a new opportunity. This is like your numbers going up. That's what I'm hearing, is like your numbers are going up. This is a new beginning in terms of your monetary success. And we have the Empress in reverse. Okay, you may be thinking like, the Empress in reverse, that doesn't sound like a good thing. I feel like with the Empress in reverse, you are done over giving, you are done over extending yourself, and you are going to have very real boundaries. Okay, you could be the type of person who gives to a fault, who gives with no end. And it's like in 2026, you have boundaries. I feel like you're not going to be comparing yourself to others. I feel like you are going to be so focused on yourself and so focused on making yourself feel comfortable and supported. And just know, like, you are done over giving. You're done overextending yourself. That's just so what I'm hearing. Let's go ahead and look at maybe some of the things that are going to be more challenging in 2026, the challenges you're going to face. So we have the what is this? Oh, this is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. Your success is going to be challenging. Let's sort of dive into that. Let's see what this says about that. And then we have the Hierophant. Oh my gosh. Okay, pile 3, this is a very specific message. What is going to be challenging in 2026 is that your success is going to make people uncomfortable. Your success may be in things that aren't very indoctrinated. Like, you may not have success in a traditional job or success in a traditional avenue in life, because this is monetary success. This is money. I feel like that may upset people. I feel like your recognition may challenge people. Like, people in your field who are high in your field, they're gonna see you coming up to their level and they're not gonna be happy about it. That's really what I'm getting. I'm getting that you could be really successful at something, and it's like the elders in your family could be like, I will never see what you do as successful. I'm getting that it may be challenging to even believe that such beautiful things could be happening for you. Like, you may actually be like, okay, God, really? Okay, Spirit, really? You're gonna give me all this success? Why? Why now? Like, it may tick you off in some way. I'm getting all sorts of things with this, but I don't know why, but I feel like, look at these people who are doing it by the book are gonna see you coming up and surpassing them, and it's gonna be like, why are you surpassing us when we've been doing this by the book and you're just breaking the rules and all of a sudden are rising past us? It's gonna be hard for people to it just may feel like not everyone's cheering for you. It may feel like you're successful to really great people, but certain people that you really looked up to maybe won't acknowledge it. That's gonna be hard. I don't know why I just got really sad. It's like, I just want you to accept me. I just want you to see me as successful. That's what I've wanted. But it's like, you're going to have to adjust your expectations. You're gonna have to adjust who you are trying to impress. It's like, you kind of have to be the queen of your own world. You can't compare yourself. You can't look outside of yourself for approval, because that's almost like overextending yourself. That's almost like overgiving. That's almost like breaking your own boundaries. Okay, so only take that if it resonates, but it's like, your success may be hard for other people, and in turn that may make you feel bad sometimes. It may make you feel like, damn, like, really? You know? It may feel like, really? But just know, this is the reason. Remember, this is the reason why you're going through this. We have birth. Remember that this is your baby. This is what you brought into the world. We have the Empress, right? This is all about, this is what's yours. Remember that you brought this into the world. This is your baby. This is what you worked so hard to create. Okay? Yep. You worked so hard to get your success. You worked so hard to make this stuff happen for yourself. Look at the way this body is like torn in different directions. Look at the blood coming down and the bones coming out of this person. It's like, this blessing came from your blood, sweat, tears, and bones. Don't let anyone take away from your success. Don't let anyone make you feel bad for your success. But even though I'm saying that, it's like, it's going to be a challenge for you to accept, like, you know what, maybe these people just aren't happy for me. It might be hard. Here's the medicine to get you through that, though. We have Cat's Claw, purification. Look, and we have this Jaguar. So I'm just getting, cleanse your energy after you hang out with people who make you feel bad for being who you are. Cleanse your energy, cleanse your aura. Frequently cleanse your aura and frequency. If you're going to be doing things in public, if you're going to be doing things in the public sphere where people are going to be watching you, frequently cleanse your energy, frequently cleanse your aura. I'm just getting like, keep being yourself too. Don't hide who you are. Just make sure that you cleanse your space after interacting with anyone who may be kind of pissed off about what you're doing for yourself. So we have readjustments, and this is kind of like the angel number to go with your blessings that are coming in. Overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic relationship, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall into place. It always says fall to pieces, but I always read it as fall into place. I don't know why. I think it's a typo. Everything will fall to pieces. Okay, I feel like you may have to do readjustments about who you spend your time with. Maybe you need to limit interactions with certain people. It's like, okay, I know this person is like jealous of me. I know that this person doesn't approve of what I do with my life. I might need to readjust my time to spend less time with them. Okay, you could have readjustments in your work, readjustments in your boundaries. And it's like, okay, usually in this situation, I would say yes. Like, my boss is telling me to come in on the weekend. Usually I would say yes, but it's like, I'm not going to say yes because it's not required. It wasn't in my job description. It wasn't listed in my hours. Like, no, I can't do that. Or it's like, oh, can you come in for our weekly meeting? And you have to come in, but it's until 7 p.m. on this day. It's like, no, I'm busy on this day at 7 p.m. Like, it has to be a different day. And it's like, I won't be coming unless you reschedule it. It's like, you're going to be standing so strong in your boundaries. And it's like, you have to readjust almost how you show up and readjust how you give of yourself. Or it's like, okay, I really love talking to my friend on the phone, but my voice kind of hurts. I'm not gonna push it. Or it's like, I need to create this content, but it's like, I've been getting kind of sick, or like, I'm feeling off today, or like, my throat hurts. It's like, you're gonna be like, no, I'm gonna tend to myself and take care of myself. And it's not going to affect my material success at all. But I have to readjust what I do, what I give of myself to, if that makes sense. So there's a lot of things, but it's like, you have to change how accessible you are too. And that goes with this. It's like, okay, I'm like really succeeding right now. I can't just be accessible for everyone to dump their problems on all the time. I can't be that accessible all the time for people to just dump their problems on me. So it's like, you have to readjust how accessible you are, because you have this beautiful new beginning, a lot of abundance, a lot of success, and it needs to be protected. And you're going to be readjusting to protect that success. Let's see what the timing is for this Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. We have next spring, and we have the time is now. Okay, so you could be starting to see this already. You could be seeing success right now. Things are starting to take off. You're starting to get more traction. You're starting to see more money coming in. You may be feeling really good about what's coming next for you, and you already feel like, okay, this is coming in for me. I'm giving birth to this new reality, this new life, this new income. But it's like next spring, you're really going to be adjusting your boundaries. You're really going to be seeing more success, the type of success that worries people. Like, wow. And you're going to be making these adjustments. So next spring is a really big time for you. But also, spring represents the beginning. It's a fertile time, and it's like, this is just going to be a very fertile year for you, where a lot of blessings come in, a lot of new beginnings. And fertile makes me think it's like you're going to be really tending to yourself, taking care of yourself, treating yourself really well, pampering yourself, like almost being fertile to you, making yourself fertile. Like, you know what, like when people are trying to have a kid and they eat certain foods, or they're like, oh, I only eat this from this time to this time or whatever, just so then they can get pregnant easily. It's like, you're going to be acting like that, but all the time. Like, you're going to be like, no, I can't overgive on Monday just as much as I can't overgive on Friday. It's like your life is going to be centered around prepping for these blessings to come into your life, prepping yourself to be ready to be successful, to create the things that are going to be successful. Okay, you could have a very successful romance this year, and that may throw people off. It's like, oh, you're engaged? I've been dating my partner for 10 years and they haven't like proposed to me. And it's like, don't worry about that. Just decide, you know what, maybe I don't need to post pictures of me and my partner all the time, or maybe I don't need to post our engagement photos on my social media. Maybe that's just something I do within the family. It's like, those are the kind of adjustments you're going to be making, because it's not like you're afraid. It's just like you're protecting your energy, you're protecting your aura, you're protecting like how great this success feels for you and the people closest to you. Like, you're not going to be alone. This says support and comfort and romance and overcoming obstacles and soulmates. You're not going to be alone. Like, I feel like for every hater you have, you're going to have like 100 lovers. So just know that it's going to be a really abundant time for you, and you don't need to worry about any of the haters. But there may be some, okay? So those are my messages for you, pile 3. I hope that this reading resonated. Comment and like if it did. Subscribe for more readings. It helps me know that people want to see more of them. So, I mean, I'm going to make them regardless. Just like you're going to keep winning regardless. Like, you're going to keep going. This is just going to be a little challenging sometimes. Being like, okay, so someone's kind of hating on me right now, whatever. Someone's a little jealous right now. You can handle it because you're going to have the right boundaries. All right, pile 3, I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile 4, welcome to your reading. We are going to find out what is coming next for you in 2026. Before I start the reading, I want to say sorry if you hear talking or laughing or hooting in the background. My family members are playing PS2 right now, or PS3. I don't know what they're playing, but they, you know how family is sometimes, right? They can be kind of loud. So I'm sorry about that if that disrupts the reading. But on this side, we have the blessings that are coming for you in 2026. We have the timing of these blessings. And on this side, we have the challenges that you may go through in 2026, the reasoning behind it, and also how to get through those challenges. So let's dive right in. I think I'm going to start with the blessings. Wow. So we have death. And this, to me, looks like a phoenix. Yep, you can hear them in the background. I don't know what they're playing. And then we have the moon in reverse. Wow. You are going to be moving through some pretty heavy emotions, some really difficult emotions. I'm just getting a lot of sadness, a lot of like shutting yourself out, a lot of, I don't know why, but I'm getting that feeling. It's like being alone, hiding yourself. I don't know why. We have the card Mother over here, and you are pile 4, and then we have the moon, so it's making me think of Cancer energy, mother energy, home energy. I feel like there could have been like very significant mother wounds that you have, very significant tensions or issues that you had with your mother maybe. This also could be an internal pain that you have within yourself. The 4th house is the house of the self and also ancestral patterns. So there could be wounds that you've been facing within yourself. And you're going to be moving on from these. You're going to be rising from the ashes of whatever that situation created for you. Where you once felt pain inside yourself, you will find power. And where you once felt isolated within your being, you will find the power within you. You are going to be moving out of confusion. into brightness, into fire, into transformation. It's like finally you're out of those heavy feelings and you are transformed. Finally, like you're out of that really confusing, dark shadow work period. Wow, you could be really speaking your truth. It's like you could have gone through like this really dark, confusing time to develop your spirituality, develop your insight, develop your your ideas, your intellect, your ability to be wise. Like you are wise from what you've been through, and you're going to be sharing these insights with the world, with others, with people who need to hear it. But you are rising out of a very dark emotional time, and you're moving forward. And I don't think that you're moving forward just forgetting what you've been through. You're moving forward knowing very well where you've come from. Let's see your angel number for this. Wow, we have clarity. Great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast-paced forward, and process. You aren't a victim of circumstance. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best at long last. You are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. So, wow, I mean, literally clarity, moving through the darkness, moving through that time. But it's like great transformation. You are seeing why you went through this. Like I said, you're not forgetting about it. You're taking that wisdom, that knowledge, and you are spreading it. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are public speakers, public figures in a way, or you share your idea to audiences that need to hear your truth, to benefit from it too. It's like others will benefit from what you've been through, because I see this phoenix as like saying something, sharing something. It's sharing stars. This is divine wisdom that you are sharing. Some of you really could be speaking from this dark time, speaking from this confusing time. It's like, I went through this, I moved through this, and you can too. But also it's like, you know, you're sure of yourself, you're sure about where you're going. Before it was confusing, before it was scary moving through the dark, and now it's like, no, I know exactly where I'm going. You're like shooting for the stars, you're moving to the stars. Okay, let's go ahead and look at what challenges you may be facing. We have the Empress. And we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is, you may in 2026 deal with, I'm getting a few different things actually, but I feel like there could be a very specific female figure who has really dulled your confidence, dulled your creativity. It could be someone you were comparing yourself to who has quite literally made you shrink. Someone who's literally made you shrink within yourself, recoil, and not be as creative. Or maybe you've been shrinking yourself, hiding yourself because you don't believe you're good enough, or maybe there's just been too much pain, or maybe you have been comparing yourself and that's made you shrink within yourself. But you are learning to mother yourself. You are learning to bring yourself back out into the light. And I feel like this could be a challenge. It may be hard to put on a brave face in 2026. I don't know if you can see this, but the Empress in this card, she has two black eyes. It's like she's literally been punched in the face. She's been punched in the eyes. There was a time when you were blind, when your eyes were swollen shut from being hurt. It's like, I feel like it's hard to put on a brave face because you're gonna be spreading your knowledge, you're gonna be moving forward. But it's like knowing that what you've been through took you out, made you hide yourself, made you feel uncomfortable, made you shrink yourself. Like you hid your gifts, you hid your talent, you hid your light because of what you experienced. it's like isolation. I was getting those feelings. It's like you are moving out of this period, but like it doesn't change that you went through it. It doesn't change that you know how that feels to shut yourself out. Some of you could literally be dealing, I was really drawn to how this card said mother. This card said mother. This is pile 4, and this is the moon, and that's Cancer energy, and Cancer literally is the house of the goddess, but it also rules over our relationship to our mother. It rules over our inner world. It rules over family dynamics. It also rules over like ancestry. And this stone, this is the violet flame. I think it's violet flame agate? I'm not sure. The violet flame is about breaking generational trauma. So I feel like you are rising out of this generational trauma, but like it doesn't change the fact that you were still impacted heavily by this darkness. Whether that be family trauma, whether that be literal members of your family, your literal mother. It's like you may struggle with the fact that it still happened to you. It's like sometimes it's like, okay, I'm telling people that they can move through this. I'm telling people that there's another side to this. I'm telling people that they can break through this emotional like abyss. But that doesn't change that I've shrunk myself before, and sometimes that it gets me down. Even though you're leaving this spot of being confused by this and deeply hurt, and like your womanhood is hurt if you're like female. Like you literally could have rejected your femininity in a way. Even though you're moving through this, like it doesn't change that those feelings arise sometimes, or that those feelings try to come back. Maybe to relay these messages, you have to get in touch with that version of you that was held back, that was put down, that was emotionally lost, that was lost in general. And you have to sort of show up as this person who has it all figured out, this person who has it all. Maybe it's hard to accept that people aren't necessarily seeing that version of you that you used to be, if that makes sense. It's like, okay, you see me healed. You see me standing up, but like, what about when I was bleeding? Like, don't forget that I was bleeding. Okay, so that could resonate for you. So let's see what the medicine is to get you through this challenge. We have protection. Okay, know that you are protecting others by rising from this situation. And you are learning how to protect yourself. The medicine is protecting yourself, caring for yourself, nurturing yourself. Also, if there is someone in your life, like say like you have to interact with somebody, maybe like there are certain people that you have to interact with still, it's like protect yourself from them as much as possible. Set up tools to protect yourself from them as much as possible. This card has a lion on it, and that's Leo. And Leo rules over the 5th house, and that's after the 4th house. And Leo is the sign after Cancer. So it's almost like put yourself out there regardless. Shine regardless. Shine a light on your power regardless. This card is ruled by Pluto and the sun. It's like it is your power that you were hurt. It is your power that you shrank yourself because you're helping others through that very same circumstance. Do not shy from it. Keep shining a light on where it hurts. Like quite literally expose the wound. That is Phoenix energy. It's protecting others. It's making others feel less alone. And that's why we have the reason you're going through this is the card Mother. Like you are protecting others. And you will also be learning how to protect yourself. It's also just 15:15 on my clock. This is saint energy. The way that saints sacrifice themselves for their faith to lead others into the light. So you don't need to like, I don't know why I said like go up on stage or like create content where you're just like, oh yeah, I'm through this, I'm over this. You can say, this actively hurts my confidence all the time. This actively hurts me. Like, I can't believe that I survived this kind of pain or this kind of dynamic with someone. Like, I don't know why, but I'm just getting like you could have been very heavily abused by someone. It is really important to note that you could have been abused by yourself even. And you are learning how to protect yourself and nurture yourself and care for yourself. Because the fourth house is about our inner worlds as much as it is about other things. So this could be a wound that you keep reopening. This could be a wound that you have towards yourself and your being. Whatever it is, it's very close within you, and you are learning how to nurture this wound, even though it continues to hurt, even though it continues to dim your light at times. I just had to add that. But you are not a victim of circumstance. Like, you are taking what has hurt you and you're turning it into your blessing. You are turning it into what you rise out of, your power. Do not hide your power, regardless on if your power comes from a very painful place. Let's see the timing. Let's see like when you're going to start to really see yourself rising from the ashes. Wow, so we have a really vague card and it just says, next year looks promising. And I tried so hard to get an actual month out of the deck, but nothing would come out. And I feel like it's because this is just your mission. This is a year theme. It's almost like January 1st, you're gonna see progress. May 1st, you're gonna see progress. You're gonna see progress in September. It's like, this is a journey. This is an active developing of your power. And you are going to have so many new ways to think about what you've been through. Like, you're gonna have so many breakthrough, clarifying thoughts, so many different transitions and transformations out of this dark place, out of this pain. You will be forever evolving in 2026. And know that you will be making strides every single day. That is my reading for you. I hope that this reading resonated. Like and comment if it did. I love hearing from you guys, and subscribe if this reading resonated and if you want to see more readings. It just helps me make more readings and connect with your energy better if you're actually like subscribed. But yeah, this is my reading for you, Pile 4. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, Pile 5. Welcome to your reading. I want to say before I start this pile, I almost did not do this pile. It was originally only 4 piles, but this crystal really had a message. And this crystal is citrine, but this is a very clear piece of citrine. Like, I don't often see citrine that is completely clear like this. And it's giving me like clear quartz energy, but also citrine energy. So this is clarity and confidence. So let's get right into what your blessings and what challenges you may face in 2026, in the year 2026. So over here we have the blessings. We have significant times of the year for like these blessings and just in general. And then we have some angel numbers. And then on this side, we have the more challenging energies that are going to be in 2026. And we have the medicine to get you through those challenges, and also the reason that you may be facing them. Why you are going through these challenges. What's the point of them? So let's go ahead and dive right into your reading. For some reason, I want to do the challenges first. So let's rip the band-aid off, huh? So we have the 5 of Swords upright. Okay. 5 of Swords. And we have 2 cards over here. So all the other piles had only 1 card per like section, really. But it was so weird. It was like, because this pile wasn't originally going to be in the reading, it was almost like this pile wanted to break all the rules. So we have 2 cards. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse, and we have the Hierophant upright. In 2026, a challenge that you are going to face is how to be true to yourself when like you think outside of the box. I feel like it's going to be a struggle to almost dim your intelligence in a way to fit some sort of rigid morals and rules. I'm not even sure why I'm getting that energy. You almost have to intellectualize yourself and take all of your ideas and sort of sum them up into something that is digestible to others. And it's like, that is going to be really hard. You're a very smart person. You are a very cerebral person. Like, you are very in your mind. You're very mental. You're mental. Like, not like that. But it's like you have a lot of mental energy, and you have to find a way to be true to yourself while still creating maybe content, creating maybe articles, reports, thoughts, something within your job that is like digestible to others. You have such a beautiful way of seeing the world. I think that you intellectualize death a lot. I think that you have a lot of ideas about what the meaning of life is and how the world should work. You have to sort of make what is so unique to you and so smart to you and makes a lot of sense to you able to be digested by the masses and maybe people who have a more like rigid mind. You can't always be necessarily your unbridled self. You kind of have to keep some things to yourself and only say what is really within the parameters of what the situation is. Your wording has to be different than what you would use. Maybe people speak in a different way than you. It's like maybe it's not even how you speak, maybe it's how other people speak to you. It's like, why are there so many rules and regulations about how we communicate and the way we speak and what is meant to be said? It just seems so selfish for us to just not cater to different ways of thinking. So it's almost like you could be struggling with that, and it could be in any situation. It could be within your family, it could be within a court system, it could be within your job, within social media. It's like, why is there this specific way of interacting? Why are there so many rules around what we can think and say? Like, it almost seems so selfish. It almost seems so like, what's a word other than selfish? Yeah, it's almost like we're just trying to benefit ourselves as much as possible without caring about others. It's like something about that just feels so selfish and so callous and so uncaring, when it's like, life is beautiful, life is meant to be shared. We should speak plainly with each other, we should speak real with each other, we should say what's really on our minds, what we're really thinking. But no, I have to say things that are acceptable in this circumstance. Why? You have to somehow make, okay, so maybe you are a creative person. I have all of these thoughts and I have all of these beliefs, but when I make a creative piece of art, when I make a creative work, I can't put everything in it. I have to sort of pick and choose. I have to be more selective. But at the same time, I have to let things flow out freely. You have to keep certain things to yourself, and I think that that's hard. Or it's like you have to edit things in a way. You have to make things the perfect balance of chaotic and formed. And this is the reason why you're going through this. We have Skinwalker. This is the reason. You're learning how to be dynamic. You're learning how to cater to different people. Like, you're learning how to literally turn into what people need and want. And I know that's kind of hard, right? Because you're like, I want to be who I want to be. I don't want to be what you want me to be. But if you have a purpose that involves working with others, that involves editing down your words, being specific in what you say, while also being cathartic and also being all over the place at the same time, it's like a weird balance. You're learning how to literally change forms. You're learning how to be adaptable. You're learning how to cater to others in a way that is still interesting, in a way that is still magnetic, in a way that is still magnificent, because skinwalkers, they aren't boring things. They are like very intriguing, mystical, otherworldly things that are sometimes a little scary. You're almost learning how to play the game in a weird way. So let's see what this card looks like. Wow. You're learning how to bring all the different parts of yourself together. You're learning how to be yourself in a way that's different, that encompasses different layers of yourself. Become more refined in a way. So try and think of it like that. Try and think like, this is the reason why you're going through this. You're becoming more refined. You're becoming more tactful. Let's see what the medicine is to get through this. We have Palo Santo, Guardian. Wow. So, I mean, quite literally, people could look up to you as a guardian. People could look up to you as a spiritual leader, as a leader just in general. People could really look to you as a healer, as someone to go to for guidance. So it's like when you're like, oh God, I wish I could just say whatever I want and just be chaotic and wild. It's like, realize that you are making things digestible for others so that you can guide them. And believe it or not, you are learning something from this. You are learning how to embody different aspects of yourself, how to edit yourself into something that is presentable but also true to you. And also know that you can lean on others. Don't be afraid to ask for help. But also, this is ruled by the South Node and Pluto. So it's like you may feel like you're moving away from your power. You think maybe your power to you is what you think and how you don't always have to categorize it and that it is all over the place and you're a very imaginative person. But it's like, just remember, it might feel like you're going away from your power a little bit. But just know that like you are following some sort of destiny. But you don't have to be a know-it-all. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. You don't have to be a know-it-all. You don't have to act like you have it all figured out. You don't want to just be like, no, my way is the best way. It's like, you don't want to be overbearing where you should be learning. Spirit is just saying, this is an instance where you need to make things digestible, where you need to make things easier to understand. And that's not a bad thing. What you create is still going to be incredible. It's still going to be an expression of you. But just know that like you aren't moving away from your power. You're actually being guided towards a new form of power. You're being guided away from your past versions of power and into a new expression of power. Let's see if your blessings have any more insight into this situation or if they're different. But let's see what your blessings are. Wow, we have the Queen of Cups. Wow. Oh, wow, pile 5. And we have the King of Swords. Oh. This is crazy. I'm so glad I did your setbacks first or your challenge first. Because holy shit, we're going from the Queen of Swords in reverse to the King of Swords. While inside, you're struggling to edit your thinking down. You're struggling to say things that express your innermost feelings, your innermost thoughts, while still being digestible to others. You are becoming a master at communicating, a master at thinking. You are becoming someone who sounds sure of themselves, someone who is sure of themselves. I also want you to know that you may sense the true feelings behind people's words. I don't know why, I'm getting a lot of communication. This is really communication focused. It's like you may be in these scenarios where everyone, right, is not exactly saying what they mean. They're editing it down in a way, but you may actually know how hard it is to remain emotionally focused while communicating in a way that is concise. And it may make you like just such a bright light in communities where there may be a lot of formalities. It's like when people meet you too, they're just going to sense that there's a lot of feeling behind your words. So for instance, if this is a creative project, say you are a poet or a content creator, and when you get on camera, you talk about very specific things in a way that others can understand. People will still understand that you have a lot of emotion when you are speaking about these things, that you do not take these things lightly, that you are very passionate. People are going to feel like you are catering to them, when in reality you are still kind of catering to lots of different people. Like, you want your content, your creativity, your job, your words, whatever it is, to be very accessible in a way. You are going to really develop your mind in 2026. That's one of your blessings, is really developing your mind. Your influence, your words are going to have a lot of impact. Your thoughts are going to be very concise. You may be very focused. It's hard to distract you. You may not get distracted. You may just know exactly what to say sometimes, because you have really practiced these skills about communication and thinking in words. You may have gone through a lot of challenges, like mental challenges in 2025. It's been really hard to know what I think about a situation, or what I want in a situation, how to act in a situation, how I feel about a situation. You are going to be such a nurturing presence to yourself, a stabilizing presence to yourself, not just others. Like, you are going to be such a caring person who has a mind of steel at the same time. It's like your heart and mind are in full force. You're a nurturing person, but you also are a no-nonsense person. That's really cool, and that is so beneficial in so many different roles. Let's see what your angel numbers are. Wow, we have 000, limitless potential. So we have reset, relaxation, unknown surrender, finish line, success, and victory. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished if you can dream it. There is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you, so try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. Wow, so you may not be comparing yourself to others. You may be so accepting of others, less jealous. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. Take what resonates, but just feeling more stable, feeling more calm, feeling more reassured. Let's see. 2323, endless cycles. We have charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive circumstances, and patterns. There's some truth you are resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. So we have communication and charisma in society. You may have resonated with that blurb. I feel like you're going to be understanding your life more, your circumstances more, yourself more. And you're not going to be hard on yourself about it. You're going to be really loving towards yourself about it. And maybe this is different from how you used to react. But know that, like, from cycles and patterns that have held you back, you will start anew from them. Like, you will move through them and find your potential. Maybe that's what the problem has been. Maybe you've shied away. Maybe you've been like, oh, I'm too, like, unconventional to even try and create content for a lot of people. And then all of a sudden it's like, no, I can do this. I know, I'm sure of myself. And I am such a good person. Like, I have a heart of gold. Like, those are pretty much the things that you need when it comes to making, you know, in dealing with the public. Like, you're charismatic. You have what it takes. Let's see what times of the year or time of the year is going to be really impactful and really maybe a time when these blessings may come in, when these cycles subside, when you step into your potential, when you step into this king and queen energy. Wow, we have May. We have July. So the spring into summer months could be a time when you really have these skills down, when you really express yourself in a way that gets you a lot of recognition, and we have give it time, it's in the works. Wow. So it's like these skills that you're building, you may not come into the new year, into January, with these skills ready. Like, it really may take until the middle of the year, May and July. Like, that's like 5, 6, 7, that's 6. No, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So it may take a while to develop these skills, and it may be hard to develop them. It's like, gosh, I have to literally shapeshift into something that people can understand. Jesus. But you will do it. Give it time. You've got it. And just know, this is 21. This is reminding me of the world. This is breaking cycles. This is starting new. We have 19 and 1. This is starting new. This is a fresh beginning. It's like you're going to be breaking cycles. I think of hiding who you truly are because you're afraid that other people won't understand it, or like hiding who you truly are because you're afraid that you don't have what it takes. Ask for help if you need it, and know that you are such a powerful guide to others. You are so charismatic and caring, while also really smart and committed to the truth. So know, like, you will not mess up. You have what it takes to succeed, and you will succeed. May and July, you will really see a lot of traction, a lot of forward movement in regards to your self-expression and your recognition, receiving recognition for what you've learned about expressing yourself. And it's really exciting, Pile 5. I hope that this reading resonated. Like and comment if it did. Comment down what you think this reading is referring to. And yeah, subscribe for more readings. It lets me know that you guys like my readings, and also it helps me connect to your energy better if you're subscribed. So I will see you in my next reading. Bye, Pile 5.